So this is about I'll just say, Hassan and Twitch and just people like him, like Frogan. When you recreate the Twin Towers and blow them up, when you say Americans deserve 9/11, when servicemen of any kind deserve to have PTSD, and then you have people who are the friend of that person, never mind that they're friends, right? What people do in their personal life, I don't give a damn about. Most other people don't. It says a lot about you as an individual, but people don't give a fuck. When you put someone on like that, who says that shit, and who has friends who say that stuff, as well, it's like, it is your job to do your due diligence, despite who your guest is, despite what their politics are, what gender they are. It is your job to do your due diligence, to know what your friends are saying on social media and on their streams, especially if you're going to have them as a guest. And you would think that if someone was your friend, you would know what the person is saying for years. You would know what they said on their streams, what they said in social media, like I said, what they just said in their personal lives, right? When you call someone your friend, it says a lot more about you than it does about that person. And I'm not telling people, if you know someone that's like Hitler or so like Mussolini, and you're not a content creator, you're not someone who has a job to put content out there that everybody is going to see,
opponent pulled out.
Mostly in a younger demographic, then I don't give a damn, right? You could be hanging out with hookers and doing blow for the rest of your life. What this is about someone who says stuff like that, and then your reaction is, don't say anything political. It's not about that. It's not about brigading. It's about having someone who, I will say again, said Americans deserve 9/11. That's what it's about. And despite the fact that if you're not a political podcast, you're not taking your brand seriously enough. And if everybody stopped watching Trash Taste, if everybody stopped watching Sea Dog VA,
Zone B captured.
I get it, Ludwig had to cover himself because Cutie Cinderella's his girlfriend, and that's supposedly her friend, Hassan and the rest of them. But Sea Dog was too nice, and I would say that he's a bit too trusting. He's just a bit too trusting. He's like a golden retriever, and I'm sure that's endearing. But when you have a political personality, and no, it's not just him who is responsible. He had co-hosts, right? But here was the video that I saw about that. And it's like, not only did you dance around the subject, the dude sympathizes with terrorists. He promotes terrorism. There shouldn't have to be anything else said, but I get that people have hate brigades, that he's right, that there are people who run brigades, and hate culture is out there and people wanting to be deplatformed. I don't give a fuck about Hassan. I don't give a fuck about Rogan. And other people don't as well. But it's what you say and your political views, right? And then you're going to cry about people not watching your content. It's simple as that. These are who these people are. Content creators live on the internet. And the fact that these aren't just co-hosts, that Gigak and C-Dog and I don't remember the other guy, Joey. Yeah, Joey. These, at least some of those people count Hassan as their personal, real-life friend. This isn't just someone you make videos with. And again, I'm not saying Hassan, I'm saying people like him, like Frogan. Right? Saying to someone that gave them 10 grand, saying to Ludwig when he gave him 10 grand, that because he didn't guilt people, I will say this about Ludwig, say what you want. He probably should have said more about Hassan, but he said, I'm not going to put your money where my mouth is. If you don't believe that these people need this money, or that you feel like you should give these people this money, the West Bank Fund, then don't. I'm not going to guilt you. And because because he didn't guilt people,
Zone C
he was
lost.
made to
Zone
feel
A
bad
captured.
because
2
he was
zones
white.
are yours.
Which, people can dress up however they want. That's really what it's about. If Ludwig was black, or if I'm not going to say Jewish because that goes out the window, you know. Twitch doesn't like Jews. Yeah. I don't care about Jews or Arabs. I think that America should stay out of the Middle East.
5 minutes left. Sound tactics.
That's just my personal policy. You know, we have people who are homeless in America. We have children who don't have homes in America. We have parts of America that are living in third world situations, like Appalachia, like places like that. Places that don't have good drinking water. But when someone does give 10 grand of their own money, despite how much you think they're making, and that's Hassan's friend. That's one of Hassan's friends.
B lost.
So based on that alone, the fact that the girl was a complete bitch to you about you giving them 10 grand, I'd be like, no, fuck no. I don't care if you are friends with Hassan. I'm not giving you this money, Frogan. I'm giving the people who need their home built in Gaza and the West Bank their money. That's who I'm giving this money to. And Amazon's culpable too now is right. I'll reiterate, no one thought Elon Musk was going to buy out Twitter. The media still don't think Trump won. Despite what your politics is, that's how shit flies. People have been putting up with being demonized because of their race. A lot of things you can change, fine, but their race? And where the fuck's the ADL? Out of all of the stuff they want to start shit about, they don't want to start shit about this? You know what? Twitch should never have deplatformed Hassan. Twitch should never abandon him because he's back, baby. He's back. So what is it? They were hoping that things would die down?
3 minutes remain. Keep the pressure.
How many people who can leave Twitch are going to start leaving?
Victory is yours.
You know, it's just, it's all about politics, and by the time people figure that out, it's going to be too late.
Do you feel
Anyway,
stronger?
that's the end of the video, and thank you for watching.